Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be checking in on the price action of Zilliqa, as Zilliqa is down almost 7% at the time of recording. Is Zilliqa just simply pulling back with the rest of the market? And how low could Zilliqa potentially go if this pullback continues? I'm going to pull up this chart and show you some key areas that I'm paying attention to. Alright, Zilliqa up on the daily chart. And I can see that Zilliqa certainly is under pressure at the time of recording, just like the rest of the market. However, when I toggle into the price action itself, I see that Zilliqa has not closed any daily candle body closures below the top side of this liquid zone, coming in at 0.061 cents. I also see that Zilliqa has not closed any daily candle bodies below the 55 exponential moving average. The 55 is currently coming in around the 6-cent mark. Now, my opinion is that Zilliqa is likely to close a daily candle body below that, but the technical analysis tells me to not be looking for any downside action until that condition is met. I can't tell you how many times I've seen coins come down to their 55, grind along it, even looking droopy like Zilliqa does right now, but eventually picking themselves back up and working their way back up into bullish trajectory. So until I see that daily candle body closure below that 55, I'm still not looking for downside action. Do I think that's a probable scenario to happen? Yeah, I do, but that's just an opinion. The TA says wait for that confirmation signal. Now, if Zilliqa does close a daily candle below that 55, then I think that will initiate some downside targets. The first area of interest that I'll be paying attention to is the 89 exponential moving average, and this horizontal here coming in around the 5-cent mark. This is a likely zone for a bounce for Zilliqa at the very least. If Zilliqa manages to get any daily candle body closures below that 5-cent mark, then I think it will initiate some more downside targets, assuming that's coming in on strong convincing volume. Now, if Zilliqa continues to grind its way along here, opening and closing daily candle bodies above the 55 as well as this liquid zone, then I think it could eventually find its way back up to test the 10 simple and the 21 exponential moving average. At the time of recording, those moving averages are coming in around 0.067 cents. I do see that the 10 is trying to cross below the 21 exponential moving average, and usually that does apply quite a bit of sell pressure. But if Zilliqa is managed to get back above that 21 on daily candle body closures, then I think the next move for Zilliqa will likely be a test of the negatively sloped 30 simple moving average. That is coming in at approximately 7 cents. Toggling down below to the RSI, I see the RSI under pressure as well, as the exponential moving average is still quite aggressively sloped to the downside and has just been simply harassing the RSI for quite some time. At the time of recording, the RSI is angled back to the upside, but this is unconfirmed as the trading day still has a whopping 22 hours and 43 minutes remaining. Down below in the stochastics, they are angled very much down and into the bearish control zone, and this is signaling some sell pressure still present at this time. The MACD is essentially rhyming with the stochastics as the moving averages are pointed to the bearish control zone and the histogram continues to print negative bars of momentum. Now let's fix our gaze over to Bitcoin, because I think that Bitcoin here is likely going to be a deciding factor in this. We do know that Bitcoin can go through some pretty major corrections over overall macro bullish conditions. At the time of recording, Bitcoin has performed a correction of almost 27%, but historically speaking, Bitcoin can correct up to 40%. If I drag this down to the 40% mark, you can see that that comes into almost perfect confluence with the top side of this liquid zone that comes in around the 24,500 mark. Just up above that is the 89 exponential moving average, and that's coming in at approximately $25,929. Again, I would have to see a daily candle body closure below this 55 exponential moving average before those downside targets would be initiated. Bitcoin could certainly just continue to grind out the 55 here and find its footing at some time in the near future and work its way back up. But at the time of recording, Bitcoin certainly is under a lot of pressure. And if Bitcoin decides to take another leg down, then I think it is going to be dragging Zilliqa down with it. So until that happens, you guys, I still think that Bitcoin's still in the fight, and I still think that Zilliqa is in the fight as well. So I'm going to keep my eyes very much peeled on these charts, and I can bring you guys updates as anything notable happens. But as of right now, let's just see if these coins can stay above their 55s and work their way back up, because I have seen that happen many times over. And the TA suggests that until there's a decisive break of that moving average, that downside targets are not initiated at this time. So we'll see what I wake up to in the morning tomorrow. But as of right now, there's still a chance. I don't want to give you guys any false hopium, as my opinion is I do think we're going to get that daily candle body closure, but there is a reason why I don't trade my opinion and why I always look to the technical analysis to make my actionable decisions. Anyways, I hope you guys are staying safe out there. I hope you guys are having a good day regardless of this potential downside trajectory of this market. But at some point in time, I do think that this is overall healthy for the market, that this correction will end, and that these coins will find their footing and work their way to the upside once more. Could that be 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Could it be today? Perhaps. We're gonna have to see. Anyways, you guys, thanks for coming in and checking out this video, and have yourselves a powerful day.